Five-a-side football, the game that's revolutionising football as we know it. This small-sided game has shot up in popularity in recent months, with players of all ages wanting to get involved in the game. According to the FA, over 4 million Brits play five-a-side each year, with 1.2 million of them committing to it every week. So, why is this small-sided football game becoming so popular? Five-a-side isn't a very new game, but it's now more popular than ever and it seems to be a football craze. Goal Soccer Centres are the biggest five-a-side company in the country and have 46 centres around the UK. More and more people are getting involved, both kids and adults. We interviewed regular five-a-side player Kieran Jackson on his thoughts on five-a-side and why he thinks five-a-side is so appealing.
My name is Kieran Jackson and I play five-a-side in goal and outfield.
How did you first get into five-a-side football?
I used to play 11-a-side men's league on Saturday, but a friend invited me along to five-a-side on Fridays in the junior league, and that's gotten me back into playing 11-a-side and football overall.
How long have you been playing for now in five-a-side?
I've been playing five-a-side for about 2 years.
You enjoy playing five-a-side?
I enjoy playing five-a-side as it's a different style of play to 11-a-side.
As you mentioned that you also play 11-a-side in the men's league on Saturdays, what would you say the main difference is between the two?
I think the main difference would be the size of the pitches and the size of the goals. As the pitches, you have to kick it along the floor instead of in the air as in 11-a-side, and also the goals, as the 11-a-side goals are bigger, five-a-side goals are smaller, so you need more accuracy on the five-a-side goals.
So would you say it's more of like a free-flowing game because obviously it can't go above board height?
I would say that is a more free-flowing game, yeah.
As you play in the junior league on Fridays at Goals, you see a lot of new young teams of different abilities entering the league frequently. Why do you think that five-a-side is so appealing to kids, especially when a lot of them are just starting to play for the first time?
I think it's because it's something different to 11-a-side, as any ability can join. Even if you don't play football, you can get into it, as it's just a different style to everything else.
So would you say, for the people who are just joining, would you say that the size of the pitches have an effect at all? Because it's like shorter game time, smaller pitches, don't have to be as fit to play?
Yeah, I reckon that is a good thing for new starting people and different abilities, as you don't have to work as hard, but you do in some places as well.
Recently, Goals hosted the People's FA Cup, a competition run by the FA to try and get more people into playing football. Lots of teams entered and they were all different. Some teams with players who were all very good and some not so. But overall, would you say that the effect was positive and that the competition would have encouraged more people to get into five-a-side?
I think the effect was positive, as you could see that loads of people came along, even people that played rugby came along and just had a go, and it seemed like they enjoyed it and would take it on as a new hobby.
So did you play in that tournament?
I did play in that tournament.
So from like your personal experience, did you see like a lot of like new teams entering the league who you could tell haven't played football before but just came along for a bit of a kickabout?
I did see that, yeah, as you could see that in their ability. They weren't that good, but they still seemed like they enjoyed it, which would be good for five-a-side.
And lastly, would you recommend five-a-side to anyone you know, even if they don't play football?
I would recommend it to someone, as it's something different to 11-a-side, and you just need any work ethic to join it.
Recently at Goals, they hosted the People's FA Cup, a competition run by the FA to encourage more people to get into football. Many teams entered of all age groups, gender and ability. It was successful, and there has been an increase in five-a-side teams playing at Goals due to this over the past couple months. This gameplay is of the under-18s final of the People's FA Cup from Goals Northampton. As you can see in five-a-side, the rules are different from 11-a-side. The ball can't go over wall height, which is pretty much waist height. You can't slide tackle and your keeper can pick the ball up from a pass back. And obviously the ball can't go out of play due to the walls around the pitch. The pitches and goals are smaller whilst the games aren't as long. This can be appealing for a lot of people who are just starting to play football, as not as much running is required and you don't have to be as fit as the pitch is smaller.